What's up YouTube, it's Extreme Enigma 305 here, and I'm alongside the Black Shadow 305. And today on the final free count, we're going to be continuing on with our run through of our Dream Wrestlemania card. Now, this is part 2, so if any of you haven't seen part 1, don't be an idiot and go and fucking watch it, you dipshits. So, we continue where we left off with the match between Ezekiel Jackson and the Big Show. Now, we've seen this rivalry develop recently, and I included this on the other Dream card that we've done for WrestleMania 27. So, I'm just going to put it on here because, at the end of the day, yes, it would be a good match. You've got two great powerhouses going at it, and I suppose it would complete another sort of Hogan versus Andre thing, or maybe even a Big John Studd versus Andre from WrestleMania 1. So I suppose there'd be loads of big moves being pulled off, loads of surprising moves that we wouldn't expect Ezekiel Jackson to do, like the random suplexes they're doing recently. But obviously this is building up to a rivalry, and I can see this going down as a great match at our WrestleMania. So we'd have this one nearer to the end of the show to keep things rolling sort of thing. So my prediction to win this match would be the Big Show, and his would be Ezekiel Jackson. The next matchup on the card would be between CM Punk and Randy Orton. Now, once again, this match is being used as a match on the actual WrestleMania 27 card, or the rivalry is at least going. So, what I would say for this matchup will be that CM Punk and Randy Orton would face each other at the time. The sole purpose is these guys have a background history of both a rivalry back in 2008, if any of you remember that matchup, and also these days they're performing at somewhat of a main event level. So, I'm all up for seeing these guys go at it, and I'm sure you all are as well. I'm sure this to provide us a great match because both fighting styles are sort of similar to each other. They're both ground based and some even submission based. Obviously, that favours CM Punk a lot more. So, if anything, I'd like to see these guys go at it in either a steel cage matchup or a submission matchup. And I know we've already got one of those, but hell, it'd be good to see it anyway. The winner for this matchup, I would say, would be CM Punk, and he would say the same as CM Punk because, well, the end of the day, I think he's just a better wrestler than Randy Orton. That's shocking for me to say because I kind of like his character, but at the moment CM Punk seems to be taking the leading role, hence why he would win. The next matchup would be a rather good dream match that everyone would like to see, and which is kind of building up at the moment as well. That being, for the WWE Championship, John Cena versus The Rock in a 2 out of 3 Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Now, everyone's always wanted to see these two. I mean, loads of people have guessed it to be happening for about 3 past WrestleManias, and it hasn't happened, so seeing these guys go at it, the Dream WrestleMania would be awesome. Now, I would make this matchup a 2 out of 3 Falls Count Anywhere matchup with the sole purpose to keep it going on for as much as possible. I mean, we want to get the most out of these two, and for the WWE Championship, it's got to be epic. So, having these guys in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup could really expand a lot of opportunities to take it throughout the whole arena, maybe even outside the arena, just to make it that just a bit more epic. The way I would have this match go down would be that The Rock wins the WWE Championship from John Cena because, number one, I don't like John Cena, and number two, The Rock deserves to come back as a champion. And his idea would be The Rock as well, just because it's The Rock. The next matchup, Chris Jericho versus Triple H. Now, we've seen this matchup before at WrestleMania X8, and I'd love to see it again. The rivalry for this matchup would sort of build up since like a Royal Rumble sort of thing, and it would be a good way to see Y2J return into action at a WrestleMania against none other than Triple H. There's not a lot I can really say about this because they provided some great matchups in the past, and I'm sure this one to be another great matchup. So the winner for this, I would say, would be Y2J. The sole purpose is that they've already had the Chris Jericho HHH match at a WrestleMania, so it'd be good to see the roles reversed and have Chris Jericho come out as the winner rather than Triple H. So his thing as well would be Y2J, so Chris Jericho to win that matchup. A World Heavyweight Championship matchup would be between The Undertaker defending his streak against Wade Barrett. The reason I say Wade Barrett is because, well, he's been pushed to that level of championship right now. He's been against Randy Orton recently and also John Cena. So why not push him to that level on a SmackDown card against someone like The Undertaker? Because the sort of classes would clash. They're both good brawlers. They're both accomplished wrestlers. And I think that the Nexus versus Undertaker, well, core now, rivalry with The Undertaker would continue on to be a great main event for these two. And I could see Wade Barrett really giving The Undertaker a run for his money. However, seeing as it is PG these days, Taker would probably come out with a win, putting on his streak to about, I don't know, 19 to nil or something like that, whatever they're going to have this year. So, him again would be Taker, just because it's Taker, but I can imagine it being a great matchup. Now, the main event of this card, what could it, oh my god, what was that say? Me versus you, I don't, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so, thank you for watching, please subscribe, and God bless you all.